Oh, I got something to tell you. The first of the year, New Year's, there ain't no big little naked baby with a magic wand. That is a myth. Nothing magical is going to happen because we stayed up to midnight and watched a ball drop and balloons and had a glass of whatever bubbly substance you chose to have. The magic is there inside of you every day of the year. And let's just face it, New Year's, get fit, do this, do that. It's a marketing ploy. Let's quit being played and realize that we can make these decisions every daggum day of the year. The calendar does not reset your habits. You do. Only you. And that can happen any day of the year on that calendar, not just January 1st. So let's get that out of our mind right now. If you're watching this video in July, this all applies. Make July 22nd your reset day. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to create your own personal momentum, regardless of what day of the year you got started. Why does the magic reset that they try to sell us such a failure? Why does it not work? Well, they sell us an illusion that motivation overrides discipline, that we all rush out after we get over whatever we did too much of on New Year's Eve. As soon as we recover physically, we're supposed to get out there and start chasing, because we're motivated, the physical fitness, the financial fitness. This is the year that we're going to participate with our community center more, etc. Whatever your goal is, motivation does not replace discipline. And discipline is nothing more than repetitive baby steps that you can do over and over and over, and they build upon each other. They become habit, they become routine. Motivation, it evaporates. Discipline, small, incremental, intentional steps are going to get you to where you want to be a lot more assuredly than a magic wand or your motivation. So what actually builds momentum? You start small. You pick one thing. That's it, just one. For January 1st or July 22nd or September 12th, whatever the date is, I am going to put my shoes by the door with my water bottle the night before I go to bed, so that in the morning my shoes are there, my water bottle's there, I have no excuse. I am going to sit down and create my master money plan before my next paycheck, so that when the money comes in, I have my roadmap on what I'm going to do with it. So just very small increments, changes that you can make, sustainable, repeatable, and you keep moving and building upon it. Another approach is to create identity-based goals. Words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. So what you say out loud to yourself or writing it down, casting your own personal intentional spells. You want to set your intentions as identity-based goals. You are going to become the master of your own money plan, and you're the boss of where your money goes and how you spend it for how you need it. So say I'm becoming someone who budgets versus I'm somebody who can't handle money. See the difference there? I am becoming someone who does physical activity to improve my quality of life versus I'm somebody who's being forced into a physical routine because my doctor said so. It's all about the mindset. So how are you going to build your personal reset, whatever day of the year that happens? Well, the first thing I would recommend, what works for me, is sit for a little bit and reflect on what you want, why you want it. What is your why? That's one heck of a motivator. What have you done in the past that has not gotten you there, even though you set out with the intention to reach that goal? And what do we need to do differently? Because whatever we've done in the past obviously didn't work, or else we'd already be there. So let's stop the insanity and figure out what vicious cycle you have put yourself in. Create rituals, cast a vision board, start cutting things out of a magazine, go to Pinterest, whatever works for you, but cast a vision of what you want to become, who you want to look in the mirror and see staring back at you in 6 months, in 12 months, in 5 years. I'm not talking physical transformations, although those are powerful. My conversations are more about your money in your personal retirement goals or your money goals, but you still need to cast that vision. Do you want to be somebody who, when they get paid every month, doesn't have to think where all the money goes come Monday? Maybe you get paid on Friday and by Monday you're broke. Why? Let's stop that. Maybe as you're getting accustomed to your new rhythm of managing your money, instead of just giving yourself a monthly check-in, give yourself a daily check-in. That might be what you need to get started and to be successful. Your own accountability of, I gave myself this much money so far this week for food or eating out, etc. And here it is Tuesday and I've already blown the budget. How did that happen? What prompted you to overspend so quickly? Maybe your choice was not to stop by the local coffee shop every day and spend $6.50 on a cup of coffee where you could make it at home. But come Wednesday, you've been to that coffee shop 3 times already. Let's refocus. Let's regroup. Only you are accountable to you, but you have to be honest with yourself and transparent with your reasons. And you can't hide these things from yourself. So give yourself a daily check-in just to sanity check what you did the day before. And if you were successful, celebrate it. Celebrate it. We're not just here to bash ourselves over the head. If you actually got through a week and you stuck to one line item, maybe it was to take your lunch every day or to not go to the coffee shop, celebrate that. So if you're ready to ditch the fake New Year this, New Year that, and just call it a reset, let me know below. It doesn't have to be January 1st. It doesn't have to be July 22nd. It can be any day of the year. So whenever you're watching this video, if you're ready to take the next step, it can be a physical transformation. I've got a couple of videos of my personal physical transformation. It could be a financial transformation. But there's something that you've been wanting to get done that you've not accomplished yet. So let me know below. Share this video with somebody in your life who you feel can benefit from this message. In the description below, I have a Master Your Money Plan free workbook. I also have a couple of courses that could propel you forward in this journey. On top of that, I do have some journals that you possibly could benefit from. I say you could. One of which is Retiring Like You Mean It. Quit being scared and daring. No. Scared and still showing up. Quit stalling and daring. Anyway, I've got a couple of journals down there. You've probably seen them above my head here flashing, and none of the titles, except maybe one or two, are what actually just came out of my mouth. But y'all come back. I post on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays is usually mindset, getting yourself ready for this next chapter of life. And then Saturdays, I'm talking about retiring early and budgeting, etc. Look forward to seeing you again. Stop recording.